Well,
A Vancouver store on the verge of closing is saved by a stranger's idea. This is just one of the day's positive stories you will see right here on The Good Stuff. I'm Ashley Korsland. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Well, what started as an unexpected partnership has turned into a lifelong friendship. Devin Haskins shares their sweet success.
Inside this small building on West 6th in downtown Vancouver sits Sweet Spot Skirts, the pride and joy of owner Stephanie Lynn.
Our skirts are size adjustable, so they go from a size 2 to a size 12-14, and they reverse.
The company takes pride in skirts and athletic wear meant for any woman.
You can wear the skirt out to dinner, to the boardroom, or out for your best run.
In March, Lynn says they were coming off their best month ever. Then the pandemic hit.
March 1st was our 10th anniversary, and March 16th I shut my business down.
Lynn laid off her 6 employees and wasn't sure if she'd ever turn this open sign on again. Then a miracle came her way.
I'm John Bork, and I'm CEO and founder of Wellhaven Pet Health.
I had no idea who John Bork was.
Just a few blocks away, John Bork would turn out to be Stephanie's saving grace. Wellhaven Pet Health is no small business. They own 41 vet clinics across 5 states. They're a $50 million a year company. After giving away thousands of face masks to the healthcare workers, Westhaven needed to resupply their own.
We made the connection. I'm like, Stephanie, can you do this? She goes, I think so.
And within an hour of that first phone call, John was dropping off a $10,000 check for 500 masks.
I felt really good as a business owner that I was able to help, and let alone the $10,000 check.
Word spread. Lynn was back in business and created a website and launched Facewear Fashions.
The next day, we sold $200 on Facewear Fashions.
She was able to bring back all 6 employees to meet the growing demand for the new business.
It's been incredible, the people who have come to us and said, hey, and now we've got a very large order going out the door that we're working on currently. I call John my angel.
Well, she's sweet. She is, she's an amazing person, and we're a great partnership. That's without question.
Here's 2 business owners who didn't know each other 3 months ago.
I don't care what size you are. We are stronger when we're linking arms together.
And now both are helping the other one out in a time of need.
John Bork, my little angel, he just saved us. It was awesome.
Isn't that a great story? I just love that teamwork there. And by the way, you know, you can be safe and stylish. If you buy a skirt this month, you can get a matching mask for free, so you'll be really stylish. Well, when Multnomah County enters phase 1 tomorrow, many people are going to be looking forward to a haircut. Nina Melhoff already got her hair done at a salon in Clackamas County, but she took her camera with her to Salon Muse.
Hey JB, it's Nina. I'm outside.
Okay, come on in. I'm all ready for you.
Okay, masks required.
So you can expect this when you go back to the salon. Definite changes here. Clients will be 6 feet apart from one another. Magazines, snacks, and drinks are not allowed, and some salons may go even further.
We have shower curtains in between stations where there's going to be any aerosol spray. And we also have a barbicide disinfectant for all the shampoo bowls. All the chairs need to be disinfected between every client. We have airlock, barbicide sanitation containers in our dispense.
So here's another thing to keep in mind. If you need to restock a product, don't just go grab it. Your stylist will get that for you. Well, this may come in handy before a trip to the salon. A Vancouver teen has come up with an app to test your hair color. John Goodwin shows us the prototype that was born out of boredom.
14-year-old Simi Sin is definitely a problem solver.
I go to Rubik's Cube competitions, and I can solve a 3x3, 4x4, 5x5.
She says her average solve time was about 55 seconds.
And I was a bit surprised. I thought that was pretty fast, but everyone else was solving it in under 15 seconds.
Now, it's down to about 10.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Showing off her skills today, it only took her about 18 seconds. No big deal.
Okay, there. Oh, you could see it.
If she's not focused on a cube, she's busy thinking outside the box.
And then also, besides doing Rubik's Cubes, I also like doing digital art.
She prints her art on shirts of her own clothing line.
I love fashion.
Last year, she went to Bangladesh to help kids learn English and even taught them how to use computers. Because who doesn't? Did I mention she's not even in high school yet? Just like that cube that's so defenseless in her hands, Simi's wheels never stop turning.
During this quarantine, we've been practicing socially distancing, which means that we can't go to the hair salon to dye our hair fun colors.
Since salons were closed, she had an idea.
So I wanted to create an app where basically you take a selfie and then it takes your selfie and then it changes your hair color to a more fun and bright color. And then you can see how you look.
Simi created an app prototype called Eliza Virtual Hair Assistant. She sent it in to Apple's Swift Student Challenge, where student developers can showcase their coding abilities because, oh yeah, she does that too. The challenge is part of the tech giant's annual worldwide developer conference, where all the new stuff is unveiled.
It also comes with this pin set.
If her app is selected, you might even see it in the App Store someday. But if it's not, Simi still encourages others to pursue the world of STEM.
There's so much things you can create and do, and it's just something that can bring us all together.
My next challenge for you, can you develop an app that will actually make it seem like I have some hair? Could you do that?
I think I could do that actually. I would have to think about how that would work, but that would be cool.
Way over my head, in more ways than one. John Goodwin, KGW News.
Okay, that actually made me laugh out loud. John, you're a good sport, and what a cool app. Hey, we want to share your good news, so make sure you text us your pictures and your story ideas to 503-226-5088. You can also send an email to thegoodstuff@kgw.com. Well, when we come back, a photographer captures a moment, quite a moment, at a Portland protest, and now he's using that image to do good. First, though, here on The Good Stuff, we are celebrating Dad ahead of Father's Day this Sunday. All week, we've been sharing the best advice you've gotten from your dad, and here are a few of our responses as we head to break.
Whole movement, I feel like, has been powerful for me to witness and just listen and learn things.
A moment captured during a Portland Black Lives Matter protest, and now the photographer behind it is using that image to raise money for a good cause. Catherine Cook explains.
On Monday evening, Mark Bowling ran to meet protesters marching for the Black Lives Matter movement. He brought his camera, as he'd done for the last 2 weeks.
I mean, I've been joining all the marches and trying to document things.
When Mark joined the group crossing the Burnside Bridge, it was just in time for this.
As I was walking up, I saw the rainbow and was like, wow, this is going to be a good photo.
He knew he had something special.
Yeah, it's just beautiful.
That night, Mark posted the photo on social media. Soon after, someone reached out asking to buy a copy.
And it made me start thinking, well, maybe there would be more people that would be interested in buying the print.
An opportunity, he figured, to give back.
I just wanted to be able to help wherever I could.
Mark set a goal of raising $600 by selling 8x10 photos for $30 each. Whatever he raises, he'll split between two groups. First, Rose City Justice, an organization that's planned several Black Lives Matter protests.
The whole movement, I feel like, has been powerful for me to witness and just listen and learn things.
The second group, PFLAG, an organization for LGBTQ people, their families, and allies.
I think that they do amazing work to begin with, and it's also Pride Week, Pride Month, and they can't really host all the events that they would normally host to get their name and fundraising opportunities that they have this month.
When Mark sees this rainbow, he's inspired.
I think it was just a great moment.
And he hopes it inspires others to remember, while there is power in numbers,
you know, I'm just one person.
That includes the number one.
That is quite a symbolic and beautiful picture there. Well, if you didn't know this, tomorrow is Juneteenth. It commemorates a day when the last slaves found out they were freed. So Oregon's Juneteenth celebration is set for Saturday. It's a live stream event. It has music and speakers. It starts at 1 o'clock Saturday. You can watch it on Facebook or Instagram. Just find the handle at Juneteenth Oregon 15. Well, we have much more good ahead. Junction City celebrates its seniors virtually.
Big thanks from Germany for giving me the chance to watch the JCHS graduation from around the world.
Yeah, this year looks quite different. We're celebrating kids, but in a unique way this year.
It's really important that we have a live stream option so that family and friends can celebrate with our graduates even if they're not nearby or able to participate in person.
Congratulations to Estefanos and his family here in Idaho.
Big thanks from Germany for giving me the chance to watch the JCHS graduation from around the world.
Congratulations, Kira. Great to see you.
Congratulations, Kira, from everyone in Ireland.
And I love how all these high schools are celebrating graduates. So we want to thank Amy Keeter for sharing this particular story with us. She does tell us that the virtual ceremony wouldn't have been possible without Comcast. Some of the technicians who helped out happen to be alumni of Junction City High School, which is pretty cool. Well, a good deed is aimed at keeping healthcare workers and others safe during the pandemic. Tricol Biomedical reached its goal of delivering 1 million masks to the state of Oregon. The company's president says the donation is a big step toward helping Oregon reopen safely. That is a great donation. Well, we know burnout is a real issue for healthcare workers, especially right now. And nurses at Legacy Emmanuel, they have a special place to go to find just a couple minutes of peace. Brittany Falkers takes us to the Tranquil Garden.
We're really going above and beyond and trying to make this work in a very difficult situation for everybody.
Bridget Martin is a nurse in the COVID ICU at Legacy Emmanuel, a hero. Instead of a cape, she puts on her PPE to fight a pandemic.
People are very sick. You know, they require a lot of care. They're really, really sick patients.
Caring for severely ill patients, in addition to the constant worry of exposure, Bridget and other nurses carry a heavy burden.
All of that has really added stress, along with just the fear of maybe getting this pandemic, you know, so it's added stress a lot to my daily work day.
It's why Bridget appreciates the chance to trade images of her workplace for this peaceful scenery without leaving hospital grounds.
And it takes you to such a different place that it's so refreshing to your spirit and your soul and your psyche.
Each Legacy Health Hospital has a therapeutic healing garden, a place for tranquility outside a building full of uncertainty.
Right now, the key use of these gardens, the amazing function, is the respite and restoration for our very stressed employees.
From the rustling of leaves in the breeze to the smell of blooming flowers, nature has proven to have a positive impact on nurses. A study from Legacy found taking daily work breaks in an outdoor garden may help prevent burnout among nurses working in hospital environments.
Burnout in healthcare is all-time high, and this was all before COVID-19. So now it has added a layer of challenge and stress that in my nearly 40 years of medical practice had never seen before.
Bridget barely has time to take a breath, let alone stop and smell the roses. But it's in those few moments of calm she recharges so she can resume the work of a hero in the ICU.
It is transformational for me. It really is. Just to even get 5 minutes in the garden, you shift your paradigm. You're no longer thinking about the hospital. You're looking at the plants. You're smelling the herbs that are growing here. You're seeing the sunshine.
To her patients, Bridget is that sunshine, bringing a warmth and a hope for recovery.
And here's another show of gratitude for people on the front lines. Today, hospital staff around Oregon got a little treat. Ice cream company Rethink donated more than 100,000 ice cream cups to healthcare workers in Portland, Springfield, and Eugene. And we appreciate Mia Kane for sharing this good deed. Well, the pandemic has canceled so many popular events, including Portland's milk carton boat races. We will share some good moments, though, from past events, courtesy of Mr. Drew Carney.
Never mind the fact that we're kind of losing right now. I'm about to crash into a Sea Scout. Back, young man.
I love looking back. And we're also sharing wisdom from your dad in honor of Father's Day this weekend. So many of you commented on my Facebook page on this post. I love seeing them, so keep them coming. And we're going to leave you here with a couple more of your great responses. going on Saturday. If you do plan on going, there are some changes you can expect. There will be timed entry admissions and a limit on how many people can be there at that time. The museum will only open 3 areas. Those will be the Body Worlds and the Cycle of Life exhibit, as well as the USS Blueback submarine and the Science Store as well. Well, Portland Saturday Market is also reopening this weekend. For now, it'll be open Saturdays from 10 to 5. There will be fewer booths and limited number of people can go through at any given time. Vendors will be wearing face coverings and then stay 6 feet away from customers. Well, an iconic Portland event that so many of us just love that won't be happening this weekend, unfortunately, is the Rose Festival Milk Carton Boat Races. We know that Drew Carney has had just a blast covering this event over the years, and so he takes a look back at all the fun.
Get ready, Danielle. We're about to win something here. And go! And we're off and running.
Hail, the name of your boat?
Mad Dog.
Mad Dog. Yes, that says I'm here and I'm not going anywhere.
Does my microphone sound okay?
Yeah, it was cutting out there for a second.
We have you now.
I think it may have gotten a little wet because my underwear certainly did. And
now, your name, sir?
Nilo Channon, sir.
Thank you, sir. And the name of your boat?
I have no name, sir.
You have no name. We have a problem.
Never mind the fact that we're kind of losing right now. I'm about to crash into a Sea Scout. Back, young man.
Don't give me no tea, just give me some milk, moo, 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 moo. That purple milk, moo, 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 moo.
That's gimme some milk, moo, 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 moo. That purple milk, moo, 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 moo.
I told you the Dairy Goat boat was deceptively fast. And then there's Derriere, best in show winner last year. It's a race to the finish, and I am too far back to even tell you who actually won that race. Yes, I'm wet, but I'm still more above the water than I am below the water.
Well, just barely.
And
Somebody hit him with a paddle.
And I think
It's always fun looking back with Drew Carney. Well, thanks so much for joining us tonight on The Good Stuff. We will be back here on Monday, but we're going to leave you with more of your favorite advice from your dad.
IQ Kindness Crew, are you guys ready for a Good Things Happen road trip?